The Office of the Special Prosecutor has invited the National Democratic Congress MP aspirant for Ejura over a suspected case of corruption. Juliana Kinang Wassan, according to a letter intercepted by Joy News, is one of the persons of interest for the actions during the opposition party's presidential and parliamentary primaries on May 13. The MP aspirant who lost to the incumbent MP Mohammed Bawa Brima, seen in a viral video standing in the bucket of a car showering cash on the people who flanked her at the Ahmadiyya School Park where voting was ongoing. We'll share details of the OSP's letter with you shortly, but first, here's Love FM's Anabuachi Yad on recounting the incident at the polling center on Saturday.
Article 33, Clause 1 of the Representation of People Law 1992 provides that a person commits the offense of bribery if he or she makes a gift or provides something of value to a voter to induce the vote in a certain way. At the Ejura constituency, delegates rushed for cash as parliamentary aspirant Juliana Kinang Wassan shared money at the electoral grounds during her entry. Some delegates were seen receiving envelopes from agents of some candidates. Incumbent MP Bawa Brima also shared knapsack spraying machines to delegates. This is a gift from Honorable Bawa Brima. He said we should use it on our farms. We want to say a very big thank you to him, and we hope this primaries goes well for him as well. Communications officer of the NDC at the Ejura constituency, Abubakar Sadiq Osman, told Joy News candidates found culpable will face appropriate disciplinary action.
It's actually against the party rules. We have instructed all candidates to be mindful of the things they do that go to undermine the quality of the process we kind of have here. So where we are now, I'm sure it will be very difficult for you to actually kind of impugn the person because we're going for a contest. Any move to kind of try to correct them now would look as if you're being biased towards the person. But I'm sure right after the primaries, the right process will be put in place to ensure that what she's done, I'm sure even if she's going to be rebuked, she might not do it again in any of the contests she might have to contest again. I know we have a disciplinary process in the party. I'm sure we'll take her through that disciplinary process. And once we're done and it happens that the national party and the regional party actually, based on the recommendation of a committee that will be set up to investigate that she has done, I'm very sure the right process will be done. I can actually preempt what is it that may happen after that investigation and her conduct. So as we have it now, maybe we have to leave it here till when we're done with the primaries and we'll see what next the party will take. The next step the party will take in ensuring that this does not repeat itself again in any of our elections ever in this constituency.
For Joy News, Nana Boachi Dankwa Yadom, Kumasi.
In a letter, the OSP said it has commenced an investigation into the suspected corruption in respect of her action. Excerpts of that letter reads, the OSP considers you as a person necessary for investigation. You are directed to attend the Office of the Special Prosecutor at 6 Haile Selassie Avenue, Southridge, Accra on Thursday, May 18, 2023 at 10 a.m. for interviewing. You may be accompanied by a counsel of your choice. Now, joining me live with more is Programs Manager at the Ghana Integrity Initiative, Mary Ada. I'm grateful for your time, Mary Ada. First, what's your reaction to what transpired? An aspirant actually seen showering money on delegates at the time of voting.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to your viewers. Aisha, this is very sad. I say sad because advocacy concerning this matter has been done forever. I say this back to the beginning of our democracy, particularly this time around 1992. We have done some work around this in 96, 2000, and the subsequent elections. And so for us to see a candidate at the party primary level splashing money in the air and people following to pick up is an unfortunate situation. It is unfortunate because I believe people who put themselves up for a public office should know better. They should know the laws of Ghana and should be willing to abide by same. Unfortunately, this is a lady who has done this condemnable act, and I say so in no uncertain terms. It is sad, it is repulsive, and it shouldn't be entertained at all, either by the party or by whoever it is who is supposed to be part of this process. And so for us in the Ghana Integrity Initiative, we believe we're actually going to issue a statement to condemn this, because in no uncertain terms, we believe that parties should organize their primaries or their elections on a fair, on a free platform so that everybody then competes based on ideas and based on what they believe they would bring to the people, or not based on money. These images are a big shame to us as a people. We know that issues around social media, and because of the internet, they travel very widely. And so if we are seen to be portraying such impudence and such impunity, then it means the shining light that we deceive ourselves to be when it comes to the continent is a big lie after all. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. We've seen others, people who had branded rice. I also saw people taking envelopes at the side. For what purpose, to what intent and purpose are these geared towards? We should be careful the way we are progressing. And so for us, the Office of the Special Prosecutor inviting her to come for an investigation is the right move in this scheme of things. I believe that the party also has a duty to the people of Ghana to show that this is not the behavior they encourage in their party elections. They should come out to issue a statement. I know some portions of the party members have spoken to this, but the party should speak against this serious impunity. And it is interesting that she didn't even win after all. We hope that this would be a lesson to anyone who wants to repeat such behavior in the future.
What do you expect out of this invitation by the OSP?
Certainly, as it is indicated, she should come with her lawyer. And what she's done is a crime against the state. And for that matter, certainly the law should kick into, they would certainly do an investigation, but we believe that it is clear that if this is a criminal offense, as it is stipulated and your colleague, the journalist, mentioned, so we expect that she would then be provided the avenue to face the full rigors of the law. And I believe that it shouldn't just be for the law alone. The party, as I know, the party also has some regulations that would not permit things like this. And so as she publicly did this, she should also be publicly sanctioned so that everybody in Ghana who wishes to participate in public elections would be governed by the laws of Ghana.
Well, some say she has already lost the polls, and as you rightly indicated earlier, will this invitation to the OSP change anything?
She has already lost the polls, yes, that is good. And for some of us, we believe that at the local level, it is incentive enough that whatever you give does not necessarily mean you would win. And you realize from the audio and the footage that the incumbent also gave, because they were saying, but we cannot allege because we didn't see him handing over. We saw people carrying knapsacks, and they said these were also provided by the MP, the incumbent. And so for us at the local level, this is not enough because the people of Ghana have become more sophisticated, but that is not the case. It could also mean that the other contender gave more, or perhaps when we realize that we have not done enough to convince the people to vote for us, then we go for these underhanded processes. But then at the party level, they will deal with it. But then the state has a duty to also ensure that we do more. You see, it is becoming, I said impunity, it is becoming such a common behavior for politicians to continue to do this. And so, not just the OSP, but other state institutions who believe they can't work around this should be interested in this matter, because at this point, we have somebody on video throwing money away and people gathering. So what was this? To what intent and purpose was this for? That's what the OSP should be interested in. And if she is scattering it, where did the money come from in the first place? We do not know. Yep. So it will be good for the aspirant to then begin to answer those questions. And when there is a need for further sanctions, then she gets them. And we believe she should get it from every angle so that it speaks to every prospective person who wants to do this. Remember that we are going to be having a lot more primaries coming up in the near future. And so we shouldn't, as a country, be seen to be countenancing some of these repugnant behaviors.
I'm grateful for your time. Mary Adai is Programs Manager of the Ghana Integrity Initiative. Definitely, this is something we're watching out with keen interest. We'll definitely bring you more on this. But meanwhile...